Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video of mine. Today I am going to pack a Mist of Tinner Scythe 16, and this will be a mini-series since we are in the first week of the new patch, and for Shadow Priest the Biz legendary was nerfed, our previous one, which was Palette Command, the Necrolord legendary. And I am trying out the new supposed best build as of right now when we just have one legendary and no tier set pieces yet. So this is my build with the Shadowflame Prism legendary. I am a Necrolord and running Bonesmith Hyamir. Yeah, that's it for the build. And I am going to run similar key sizes mists after this as well, and recording it with firstly the old build, the exact old build was as a Necrolord and with the Palette Command legendary on our feed right here, and compare these two damage wise and see how they do overall in the key. Also, I might be running another Mist as Night Fae as well, with the Shadowflame Prism legendary. Because as the Sims stand right now, Night Fae can be quite decent as well when we get to the tier sets and especially the two legendary in Mythic Plus, because together with the Night Fae legendary, the Covenant ability will bring our Shadow form, our White Eruption, down to such a low cooldown that we can use it every pack. Yeah. Oh, and the build is right here. Standard AoE build. So let's go. Jump right in. So let's dot a little bit. Dotting this one twice, not a problem. Oh, I'm going to pop some cooldowns already. These guys hurt. Okay, we don't have any cooldowns for the next pack. Let's see if that's a problem. Kick this guy in the back. Get the dots up. I will help out our healer a little bit by popping Vampiric Embrace. Disperse. We are at 3 stacks of Necrotic. Not optimal, obviously. Oh no, not again! Now we don't have any defensives left. But our healer has us. Nice. Okay, we have our cooldowns back, but I think I'm going to not use them. Stun the mob here so he doesn't get his healing from his auto attacks. Okay, nice. The mob is not standing in Zangrene. Very important. Okay, the second pack was very, very bad since we didn't have any of our cooldowns. So let's see if we can make up for the damage now. We have every cooldown except our power infusion, but that's okay. Let's go into Void Form. Power infusion afterwards. I'm not quite sure how much use of Shadowflame Prism we want to make in these pulls. God damn it, the damage is good on 4 targets. A lot of Shadowflame Prism damage. Damn. Crazy. Didn't expect that much damage. Okay, now Varuth. Good old Varuth. One of the last times we actually see him. Ever, hopefully. Although it wasn't too bad of FX. Okay, this guy is standing AFK. Yeah, I was hoping he was standing still so I can just avoid the fear that way. But we had to move, sadly. Okay, I'm going to use my 1-minute cooldowns on this one as well, just to be efficient. Get as much damage out as possible. Okay, it is me. Good that I moved out. Reduce the damage with Fade and the Conduit. Help our healer out by going for Desperate Prayer here when we use Shadow Word Death. Okay, single target. Not the best, really. So I'm going to take the dagger. It's not tyrannical. Well, the dagger really shines, but I think it's still worth. Okay, now I think I'm going to use my Void Eruption here. We obviously want to have our cooldowns for the boss phase, where he takes more damage. But I think this might be a good timing still. Going to use Power Infusion here. Hope it will be up again. Ooh, triggered both at the same time. Not ideal for the healer. I feel our Shadowflame Prism value was good again on this mob. Well, not that good. Let's keep our Shadow Crash for the ads. Yup. Big Shadow Crash, nearly 30k Shadow Crash. Using Searing Nightmare. Sadly, our Shadow Crash doesn't really come up every single ad from this breaker ad. It's a little bit behind if you use them on the first set of chains. Okay, here I am going to be using my 1-minute cooldowns. Very early. So I'm hoping that I get them back up again once we hit the enrage phase, but I don't think that will be the case. So we only have our Void Form and Power Infusion, I think. Which is a little bit weird, but still works out. Refresh the dots. Okay, let's pump. I will be potting here, I think. Just have to make sure that I do this on the other keys as well. Remind me, guys. Remind me. Okay, still sizable amount of damage, 16k. I had more on this boss. Obviously with all my cooldowns in the execute phase here, or in the damage phase, that's way better. But can't have everything always. Make sure that I use my Shadow Word Death on the unit that's in execute range. Oh, why am I attacking the low one? The big one. We can just kill the main boss. Hmm. 4.4%. That's not too much damage from the legendary. Okay, let's go on melee range because we have guys on the outside. That will bait the explosion. In case you didn't know, it will always prioritize players that are standing on the outside. Ooh. Close call on the kick. We don't want to have explosions in our group here. Big touch of death from him. My god. Okay, using my cooldowns here. Void Eruption as well, just to get it off cooldown. And Power Infusion as well, I guess. Yeah, my damage is really good if I get ramping up. Dot everything again. Done that. Okay, Ed is dead. Oh, our healer is very quick on the exits. Oh no! I hate the dragon. Usually I have all my cooldowns on the dragon and it's such a damage loss overall, obviously. So annoying. But now we can use our 1-minute cooldowns here, and that's fine. Let's see how much damage we can do with our 1-minute cooldowns. Just purely then. See, our damage jumped quite a bit as we got the Mind Blast proc. And our tier set will have us get more Mind Blast procs. So this might be very, very strong together with the Shadowflame Prism legendary. Who in this pack will be good because we have all our cooldowns here in 10 seconds. 5 ad pack as well. Doesn't get much better in this dungeon. Kick that. Ooh, nearly 30k. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Ooh, that was big actually. A lot of Searing Nightmare. Second most is Vampiric Touch. Okay. Ooh. Next big... Ooh, wait, where did our warrior go? What the fuck? Ooh. Grab that. Ah, I'm dotting some mobs twice, which is obviously not good. Yeah, I'm going to use my 1 minute here as well. Redotting some mobs. Kick that. Oh, I'm cancelling so many casts. Holy shit. 10k damage. Mostly Vampiric Touch. We could have done more on this one. Let's spend our Insanity real quick in between, so we don't overcap as much. Purge the buff. And Void Eruption here. Let's go. Get the damage rolling. Yeah, will PI here. I think I should have delayed my PI in this case. Because even with my 1 minute cooldowns, PI is very strong and I could have used that on the boss. Which will probably come next here. Still 13k. Oh, I should switch to overall damage, right? 10.3. Had more. Also had less. Let's rebuff our warrior, since he died. Nice. Proc. Don't think it's our job to see the thing. We have two shamans who can both hex it. So, if I get some procs, I can really do some damage. Which one is it? The leaf. Let's reapply our dots in between. Gonna dodge here. Okay, let's just void form. Void eruption, I mean. I always call it void form, but I guess it's kind of the same thing. It's the one that's not filled out. So our PI is in a very awkward spot right now. Because we don't have any other cooldowns. You generally what my understanding is that you want to pair it up with at least your 1 minute cooldowns or your void eruption. I don't have either right now. Nice proc. So we can do damage on the move. Nah, I'm going to pop my PI still. Just to get my value out of it. Even though there will be the intermission soon. Oh, come on, can we... Yo, nice! We skipped it. With the big touch of death, right? Yeah. Okay, 5.7, not the best, but there were no points in the fight where we had all of our cooldowns up. Which is when we do the most. Okay, are we going to play Boros? Yeah, just him, not the smallies. Yeah, let's use our cooldown here. So what I'm hoping is that I can use my 1 minute cooldowns on the next 3 mobs and I will have all of my cooldowns for the next big pull. I feel like that's quite efficient. So I hope with the Night Fae ability that my cooldown usage is a little bit more easy. Because my void form will, my void eruption will have about a minute cooldown. Okay, let's use 1 minute here. Searing Nightmare away as much as we can. Mind Blast. Weave in the Mind Blast because we are playing Shadowflame Prism. 10k? Okay, on 3 mobs. That's good. $11k? Holy. My goodness. Just some procs and we are good to go on the cleave. That's crazy. Okay, we are... a little bit off our cooldowns. Maybe I'm too used to bigger keys, because it's just a 16, and I don't think the keys are scaled up yet to the next season level, which bumps them up by about 3 key levels. But now we have our cooldowns for the next pack. Every single one. So yeah, let's pump these guys. A little bit awkward of a sequence here. Still fine though. Dot them up. No, I could have done way more here. I fucked up quite bad. Oh, 2 procs? Back to back? Okay. Man, we could have done at least 15k here. That's okay. Okay, we have time to use our cooldowns here because the pack will be alive for quite a few seconds. Guys, one of the worst things you can do is hold your cooldowns for too long. I feel like. I'm not saying that I'm an expert on cooldown usage on my Shadow Piece, but I am trying to use them very efficiently to get max value out of them. So here I'm not going to use that many vampiric touches, just to get some dots rolling on the big mobs. And to get some insanity for my Searing Nightmare. Warrior fucking crushed the one. Pressing Bladestorm and Spear. 18k damage. Okay, using my PI early. Because the pack won't live very long, I feel like. Shaman is using his cooldowns as well. In the back there you can see the elemental. I think that means that he's using his cooldowns. This is a very good pack size for our Shadowflame Prism legendary. Not as good of a pack size as I thought. Because I know we had very much blank for the boss. I mean, that's okay. On Tyrannical, I would have maybe saved them. But this is a fortified key. In case I didn't tell you that yet. Ooh, this guy Nightfey blinked away immediately. Was that an elephant? Elephant Nightfey? Wait, what? I have to rewatch that one on the footage, but that looked like an elephant. Man, using Searing Nightmare on this boss is always so awkward, because if you Searing Nightmare from the boss, you are not very likely to hit all the ads, or maybe even ads at all. And if you Searing Nightmare from the ads, there is a quite high chance that the ads die before you can really get value from it. So I don't really like it. And maybe I should have held my Void Form here. Tanking the AoE is not so good, because I would have all of my cities up very shortly. Popping my PI immediately, because my 1 minutes are coming off cooldown. Ooh, tanking that one again, not good. Again, it's just a 16 Manta Wrinkle. See, we just hit with 2 Searing Nightmares. We hit 1 mob with the first one and 2 mobs with the second one. Not the greatest. I mean, I think it's the height difference, or maybe Searing Nightmare's radius is just that horrible, because it really isn't big. Nice! That's it! Clinky, for the most part. I mean, my damage wasn't that great, 9.6, but on the other hand, ads were dying quite quite quickly. Not the best one to get our cooldowns out efficiently. Yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. I will probably upload very soon with the next key and my next test build, so stay tuned for that, and until then, take care, bye bye!